Shalom, shalom. I'm gonna start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father name. Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son's name. So the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son's names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds that are scattered through the four winds of the earth. Hey, we still need to trust the process. Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Hey, that's Esau. He's in heaven, and he's dwelling in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. That's the rest of us that's under this man. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath. He's ready to push that M-A-R-K because he know his time is running out. Having a great wrath because he know that he had but a short time. Esau's ready to turn the heat up. There's more articles going out more and more about digital payments. So if you still don't believe, oh well. Revelation 13 verse 16. And he causeth all. So the so-called white man has the power in his hand to cause the whole world, both small and great, poor people, Donald Trump. So Revelation 13:16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a M-A-R-K in their right hand or in their forehead. Charagma. He's going to cause everybody to get that charagma. If your foundation is not on Yahweh Shai, you're going to get that charagma. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell. You're not going to be able to buy and sell. That's plain English, buy and selling things. So if you still believe in these other camps saying that the M-A-R-K is not, the charagma, then, hey, you're supposed to get what you're going to get. Revelation 13:17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he have the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. It's happening in front of your eyes. Whether you can see it or not is whatever, but this is for the elect. Hey, the M-A-R-K is here, pretty much, man. They pushing it more and more. And if your eyes are not seeing it, you better pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to see it, or it just wasn't meant for you to see it. Point blank, period. But I said we got great wrath coming down upon us because Esau. But we ain't worrying about him. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. And that's what most of our people are doing. They get a little bit of knowledge and will lean to their own understanding. Leaning to your own understanding is going to cause you to die. Point blank, period. Verse 6, Proverbs 3 and 6. In all thy ways, acknowledge him. Who's the him? Acknowledge Yahweh. And he shall direct your path. Verse 7, be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua and depart from evil. See, that's the whole thing. People are you wise in your own eyes. Yahweh Shem Yahushua already set it up for us to do. He just said, hey, here, this is what this is. Follow the blueprint. That's why he said, follow me. Follow the blueprint. You're going to be all right. But we have to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and not in this, not in flesh. We don't supposed to trust flesh. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So once your mind departs from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you put your trust in man, you done messed up. And that's what 2/3 of our people, hey, you can't get them away from the so-called white man. They love him. You can't do nothing. So what times are we in? We're in trusting the Lord time. We're supposed to be trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Matter of fact, let me get that word, trust. Trust. To have confidence, be confident, see, in the process. Trust, man. We got to trust Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We got to have confidence. And what does he say? You got to come in this wholeheartedly, right? So if you come and serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wholeheartedly, you got to have confidence. Because you got to believe he is and he exists. And his son is the Savior, Yahweh Shah. So we have to trust. We got to be confident. And we confident in these words. Why? Romans 15:4. This is why we're confident. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever written, Salakia, a little excited. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. You see that? These words were written for our learning. So we need to trust the process of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. So that's what we're waiting for, man. We have patience. We got to go through whatever we go through. In the comfort of the scriptures. Why is the scriptures comfortable? Because it didn't let us know that us so-called black men, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, that we are something. When this world told us that we're nothing, even though 2/3 ain't really shit, but the Israelite men, we are something. And this world taught us that we are nothing. And these scriptures, they gave us hope. They let us know all the trouble we've been through. There is a reward for all the trouble we going through. And there's a reason why we're going through all this. We just have to trust the process. Yeah, I got that word too. Let me get process. Process. A series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Is that not what we're doing? We have our mindset in doing these series of actions. What's the series of action? And what's the steps? Following the ways of our big brother Yahweh Shah. That's what we're doing. Because what Salakia. To achieve a particular end. What's our particular end? We want to be saved. We want our new bodies. We want to see our brother. The main thing, we want to see Yahweh Shah be saved. That's the main thing. That's the main thing why we're taking these steps and actions in our lives to achieve this particular end. But we have to trust the process. Yeah. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? So was anybody confident in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and confounded? No. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? No. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? No. Nobody. He hasn't. Unless he was a wicked, if he was a wicked individual calling on his name and things, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. But we talking about sincere followers of Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He never despised any of that called on him. Verse 11, Sirach 2 and 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. So that's why we got to trust the process. We got to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshua with all our mind and heart and soul, because he saveth in the time of affliction. Is not the world about to see the worst affliction they have ever seen on earth? It's about to be a time it's never been. And we supposed to be doing certain actions to show our Father, starting with the big brother first, that, hey, we believe and we're following in suit. Let's see. Because we trust in the process. Because, he brought the word back to us. And now what we doing? We're trying to follow Yahweh Shem Yahshua to our best ability. Point blank, period. Now I'm going to go to the prayer Azariah. The prayer Azariah 1 verse 18. And now we follow thee with all thy heart. See, our whole mind, we got to follow Yahweh. We fear thee and seek thy face. That's what we do. We fear Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and we fear him. We seek him and we fear him, because we know that he can do whatever at any time. Prayer Azariah 1 and 18. And now we follow thee with all thy mind. We fear thee and seek thy face. That's what we're doing now. He woke us up. We're like, oh shit, we doing all this wrong? We gotta follow this road. We was on that road, and that road, we know that road is complete destruction. We don't want none of that. We don't go down this road that we don't know nothing about. We'll take our chances here. That's what we're doing now. We're following after Yahweh Shai. Verse 19, the prayer of Azariah 19. Put us not to shame, but deal with us according, Salaki, deal with us after thy loving kindness and according to the multitude of thy mercies. And we know his mercies renewed morning, day by day, because if he didn't, we wouldn't be able to get up every morning to say his name and be able to do videos if his mercies wasn't that great, because none of us deserve his mercy. But according to the multitude of thy mercies, that means he has a lot of mercies. And Lord's willing, we'll be some of those that get that mercy. Verse 20. Deliver us also according to thy marvelous works, and give glory to thy name, O Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And let them that, Salaki, and let all them that do thy servants hurt be ashamed. Do you see that? That's why we're trying to change our things back around in life, because we messed up. We messed up. Dad took everything from us. He gave us a little something. He said, hey, if you endure to the end, don't fade. Every minute you're going to fall, but get back up. Don't fall and stay down and all this and that. Hey, I got you. Let's read that again. Prayer Azariah 1 and verse 20. Deliver us also according to thy marvelous works, and give glory to thy name, O Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and let all them that do thy servants hurt be ashamed. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for Big Brother to come back, pick up the elect, and destroy everybody else that needs to get it. Verse 21, prayer Azariah 1:21. Let them be ashamed in all their power and might. You see that? Let them be let them be confounded in all their power and might. Don't they have the power and might right now? Yes, they do. They have the power and might to do whatever they want to do on this earth right now, and they're doing it. And let their strength be broken. Verse 22, and let them know that thou art Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and only God, and glorious over the whole earth. Man, he's about to let this whole world know that he loved Israel. So we just got to trust the process. And the process is trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That is the only. You can't trust in yourself. Can't trust in this. You have to trust Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You have to. Second Ezra 14 verse 13. Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people. You got to set yourself together the first. You got to reprove the people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and renown corruption. We comfort you with these words, let you know, hey, let go of this worldly bullshit and come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and follow the ways of righteousness. Your pastor lied to you, Big Mama lied to you, your friends lied to you, the world lied to you. This Bible don't lie. Now renounce corruption. We gotta give up all the corrupt things that we were doing, man. Get your mind right. You're not a slave. Even though most of y'all think we're horn-born slaves. We're not slaves. We're actually the kings and princesses of this earth. But that's above a lot of y'all pay grade. Y'all can't understand that. Second Ezra 14, verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. You gotta let go of these earthly things that we used to. Because you focus on these earthly things as death. Cast away the burden of man. What's the burden of man? Getting a 9 to 5, taking care of your family, doing all this and that, trying to please the next person. That's the burden of man. Put off now the weak nature. That's your weak nature. Your flesh. Flesh is weak. Verse 15. 2 Ezra 14 to 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. So the shit that's bothering you the most, hey man, you gotta give it to the Lord, man. I'm quite sure y'all grandparents have told you the same thing. You gotta give it to the Lord. Hey, coming to the truth is the same thing. You just have more understanding. You give it to the Lord. You can't do nothing. He put you in the situation. But you gotta set that shit aside, man. Because the times is ready to come up, boy. Right here. 2 Ezra 14, verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So all this wicked shit that you see and all the things all this corruption and how bad you think it is now, it's going to be worse than that. It's going to be worse than what you ever thought it could be. So what should you be doing? You should be praying to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and trusting their process, not yours. You're supposed to be trusting the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son's process. Because nobody perishes being innocent. We got to trust the process, man. We have to trust the process. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. You see? We don't supposed to be fearing stupid shit. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is with us, man. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee right. So like I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. You see? So all we gotta be doing is seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wholeheartedly, doing it sincerely, not just because you're trying to get money from your congregation to pay bills or take a trip or whatever. Or you're just trying to get more women to. This ain't what this is about, man. This is about life and death. And right now, we are seeking for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua not to put us to death. And we trying to spread the word of him coming because he's about to be here. We supposed to be letting the world know anyway. We're supposed to let the world know that he's coming. And we telling you that Yahushua is coming. But y'all don't care. But we going to trust the process because it was written as it is written. We going to trust the process of our Father. He didn't put these words for nothing. Matter of fact, let me go to Deuteronomy 30 and verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. And that's exactly what we're trying to do now. Trying to save our household. So we're seeking the blessings. Even though we still gonna be having that curse we going through, we're seeking the blessings of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because we know our jail sentence is almost up, man. So if you're gonna believe in the enemy, you're gonna wind up taking that charagma. Servitude, the badge of servitude. You want to serve him because, hey, that's your master. But the rest of us, we're going to trust the process and trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with all our heart and all our mind and lean not into our own understanding. So I hope this was edifying. It's been on my mind a few days again about this. Like, we got to trust the process. There's nothing else we can do. Matter of fact, what he's saying, Edges. This is all we got to do. This is all we got to do in Second Edges, man. Second Edges told us. He told us what we got to do in Edges, man. Second Edges 2 and verse 13. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. Are you guys really praying for these days to be shortened? The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Second Edges 2 and verse 13. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. We want to get out of here. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. That's all we supposed to be doing. We don't supposed to be carnal. We don't supposed to be lifting up nothing. The only thing we supposed to be doing is lifting up our voice. That's it. Speaking the words of our Father, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua. That's it. Anything outside of that, we ain't worrying about that. All we worrying about is these words, doing what is pleasing to our Father and our big brother. Because if a big brother not pleased, that means the Father not pleased. That means, hey, no go. So I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds that are scattered through the four winds of the earth. Until next time, I say shalom. And remember, we must trust the process of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.